Hi, this is Dan Cardoza back with day number 4 of the Transform 21-Day Rapid Fat Loss Toolkit. Now, today marks the onset of module number 2. Of course, days number 1 through 3 represented module number 1, and in that time, you should have established both a starting point as well as an end goal, and you should have also begun to grasp the whole concept of synergy, which is basically the combination of resistance training plus cardio training plus nutrition plus sensible supplementation with coaching, all adding up to help drive the results from your fitness, health, and fat loss program. So that was module number 1. Today begins module number 2, and I'm going to do something a little bit different today in that I'm actually going to ask you to pause this video, just because it's going to make more sense to you in a moment if you watched the second video right now before I continue to talk. So if you want to pause this video right now, don't worry, I won't go anywhere, and go watch the video right below this, because you're actually going to take down 3 important numbers by watching that video. And you're actually going to access the toolbox before you continue with this video. But go watch that video right now. It all makes sense to you in a moment. I'll put the video on pause right now, and we'll come back and you can just pick up where you left off. Okay, welcome back. By now you should have gone down to the video below, watched it, and actually calculated by accessing the toolbox. You should have gone away to a separate website and calculated 3 things. Number 1, your body mass index. Number 2, you should have also calculated your resting metabolic rate. And number 3, you should have also calculated your daily caloric needs. So welcome back, and we're going to move on with helping you understand what those 3 numbers actually mean. Okay, so caloric balance. Now, what is a calorie? Well, a calorie is just simply a unit of energy, a unit of measurement that's used to quantify energy that goes in and out of the body. Of course, calories or energy go into the body, and you would know this, that it goes into the body in the form of food. Whenever you read a nutrition label, you'll always see that there's a certain amount of calories located in that food. Calories are not a nutrient that are put in the food. They're just a representation of the amount of energy that is in that food. Now, you are also going to be burning off energy or burning off calories in the form of 3 things. Number 1, your resting metabolic rate. Now, you should have calculated the resting metabolic rate by watching the video below, and you should have taken down that number. It would have been the second one. So let's say your resting metabolic rate was 1,400 calories. All that means is that if you just lived your everyday life, didn't do any physical activity whatsoever, that's how many calories your body would be burning. And you think, wow, that's a lot of calories for doing nothing. But that's the kind of metabolic burn, that's the kind of energy burn that it takes to keep your body alive, to keep your temperature at the temperature it should be, to keep your body organs operating at a high level, to maintain the muscle mass, and basically all the body functions. That's what's represented there in your resting metabolic rate. Now, on top of that, if you're physically active, like I hope you are, you're going to be burning additional calories by performing physical activity. We'll talk more about which physical activities are going to give you the greatest spike in your metabolism or in your calorie burning factor. And then third and finally, you'll have the thermic effect of food, which we're actually going to talk more about tomorrow. I won't get into that right here today. But the thermic effect of food is also going to be added in there. And so you have a certain amount of calories going in. You see at the left of your screen there, certain amount of calories going in the form of food, certain amount of calories going out in the form of your total metabolism, or the total calories that you're burning on a given day, which is again comprised of your resting metabolic rate plus your physical activity plus the thermic effect of food, and you will have a net caloric balance that is either positive or negative. I'm going to pause the video right now, and I want you to skip down to video number 3, which is 2 below this one. A lot of videos today, I know. But we're going to continue on with this discussion of why it's so important to have a negative caloric balance if you really want to lose body fat.